We made it to Jennings, Florida, which is right on the border of Florida.
Yep.
Went through Alabama. We stopped and looked at a house.
Yep. House.
Which was pretty good.
Yep, pretty good.
And now we're here. It's hot.
It's hot.
It's Florida in August. It's humid, it's hot.
When we were in Alabama, I'm like, man, it's really hot here. No, this is another level of hot, of course.
Fortunately, we booked a spot here.
Yes, I went online as we're driving down the road going, okay, I'm going to book for the night. So I get to the KOA website for here, and it says 1 lot remaining. I'm like, oh, son of a gun, I will book it right now. So I book it, and we rolled in. Thank God I did. I mean, there is no room.
There's no room at the end here. I count 1, 2, 3.
Well, we'll do a park count here quick.
And fortunately, we're right by the freeway.
Yes, it's great.
One of our favorite spots. We said, do you have any freeway spots open? And they're like, you bet we do.
Yep.
Everybody loves that spot. So there's very few of them open, but we saved one just for you.
Yeah, they were awful kind.
So that was good. Now we stopped at the last spot. We were in Alabama, and we got up in the morning and we were infested with ants.
Yeah, ants everywhere, all over Saki's food, crawling on you when you were hooking the water.
Yeah, they were on. Yeah, so one of the problems with RV parks is that if they're not upkept, the owners don't spray for bugs. So the ants will crawl up your water hose, they'll crawl up the jacks,
the tires,
and they'll just infest the whole inside of your RV in just a matter of hours.
Yeah.
So we keep bug spray around, and usually if we stop for more than one day, we'll spray bug spray around on any of the pads. But we didn't do it this time because we were just there for a day quick.
Yep.
And so we have taro ant killer that we have all over the RV, but we got to be careful because of the dog.
Yeah. So I put that out in our water thing because here hooking up, when I was hooking up the water, I noticed ants still. So.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we come over to the little doggy park, bud?
Oh, they do have a nice
they have a nice
here. Oh, they have a dog park here too. Actually, this KOA is
a nice KOA.
They have pizzas over there that they'll cook and they'll deliver to your RV.
And they now have added wings.
Oh, did they really?
Yes.
Ooh. Maybe we should get some.
Ooh.
Those would be delicious. You're probably allergic to chicken,
yeah,
so. And they have a lake over there.
Yep.
And I don't know if there's any fish in the lake, but
I think they even have a pool here.
We've stayed here a couple times.
Yep.
And other than the freeway noise is really loud in the morning.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound too bad here, but for some reason it just echoes. And every RV we've had, it echoes.
Yep. Yes, we're going to the dog park. He remembers.
Sounds like they're doing lawn work. Oh, yep, good lawn work. Everywhere we go.
They knew we were coming.
Oh, they do have a pool here.
They have a pool. And if you have kids or grandkids, they got a nice little area for kids to play in.
Yeah, the KOAs usually do. Yeah. We went to one KOA. They had a movie theater set up outside with a screen and everything.
Yeah, the bounce house.
You have to watch when you're walking here.
Okay, bud.
Because
hold on. I'll let you run around.
They'll crawl up your shoes and bite you. And if you've ever been bit by red ants, it is not a pleasant experience. All the sand here, and the gnats get pretty bad too, but they don't seem to be too bad right now. A little bit of wind, and they're pretty much gone. So here's the pool. Pretty nice pool. I think they have some permanent residents that live over in that area. From what I gathered before last time we were here, there was a lot more permanent people here, but it was also October, I believe. So not too many people want to be permanent residents in Florida in the summertime. And
so we headed to the pool?
Yeah, as we head south down to Florida, it'll get even hotter, more humid. And I don't know if they get much rain up here every afternoon, but I know South Florida gets rain every afternoon in the summertime. So fortunately, we might avoid that. Oh, I think somebody else just came in. maybe they will get booked up into the evening here, but I've never seen this place have more than what? How many people have we seen come into this place at one time? Mostly permanent.
Yeah, it's mostly permanent. Yeah, just push.
Oh, there we go. Get it.
So how's the pool look? Should we take a dip in there quick before we continue on for dinner?
The pool does look nice.
We have not been in a pool? Oh, God.
We've never gone to a pool in an RV park.
No, we haven't.
Because usually we're just stopping and we're
quick. We got other stuff to do.
Now, if we've gone to the pool in Florida when we've stayed there a long time.
Yeah.
But usually if we stop for a night or two. There was actually a pool in the last resort we were in.
Yes.
In Alabama too, but we didn't go there either.
No.
We just had too much stuff to do. So that's where we're at today. Where we'll be at tomorrow, I don't know.
We don't know.
We got to stop for gas, and unfortunately, stopping at truck stops in Florida is not a fun experience.
But at least tomorrow's Saturday, so that should be a little better.
That might be better. We'll film it though.
Yes. Always an experience.
Yeah. If it's exciting, we'll film it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll just carry on.
Hey everyone, you're stuck with me today. I just moved the motorhome for us. We were kind of in a front spot at this one RV resort, and the road noise was insane. So I went down, and they were so kind to say, hey, yeah, we can put you in back, Ange, not a problem. So I got everything unhooked and all ready to go. I drove it all by myself and got over here, parked it. And it was funny because I keep hearing this little noise, and I don't know what the heck it is. I'm like, I get outside, and I can see that my main slide, that one, kind of has backed out just a little bit. And I'm like, well, that's odd. I know I put it all the way in. So I come back in. I'm like, well, let's put it all the way in. So I hit retract again, and it goes all the way in. And I'm sitting out there, like, hooking up the water and the sewer and stuff, and you can see it kind of edging its way out. So I'm like, well, that's odd. So I decided to give Tiffin a call because I'm not that brilliant. And they stated that sometimes, like, the hydraulics need to be purged. So let's see if that works. We're going to turn on the RV. I'm going to put the slides in and see if that works. So the big deal is to, when you put in your slides, you're supposed to hold it down after it becomes totally closed for a few seconds more, 5 to 8. And that's supposed to help purge the lines to keep it all aligned. So let's give it a whirl. I know, exciting. All right, we got that side in. Let's make sure, let's push this all the way up. Sorry, guys. That was my first mistake on our first Class A. I put the slides in as schmucked chairs, so now I'm like super attentive over that. But anyway, all right, so let's hit retract on this side. Riveting. Doesn't that sound amazing? It still makes me super nervous every time I have it squeal at me. Okay, so after we get this one in, I'm going to go back to the driver's side and purge that for the 5-8 seconds. Let's do this. And that's blonde about 8 seconds. Let's do this side. And nothing, I don't hear things shifting or moving. So let's go outside and see if it's going to still want to back out or not. As we wait for the stairs so I don't kill myself here. And of course, it's a beautiful August day in South Florida. Hotter than heck. I was all ready to do some more adventure stuff today and working on this. It's a little warm. Okay, so now we got this. Let's give it a second. And I did take a video with my phone of what it was doing. Just so no one thought I was insane, because I thought I was. Like, why is this coming out? So far we're holding longer than last time. So it could have been that, so let's just take a wait. I feel like I could be the weather person today. There's a 50% chance of rain today. What do you think? I can maybe even go to 75% today. All right, so far, so good. So they stated this didn't clear it up after, if it doesn't do it the first time, you should do it a few more times. And if that didn't clear it up, then I'm supposed to maybe get a new solenoid, I believe they called it, for the hydraulics. But see, when I was out here before hooking up my water, see, look at how fancy I am. Hooked it all up. You could hear it do this little weird clicky noise. And right now I'm not hearing that, even though you probably can't hear it over the motor, but I can. So far, so good. Let's check the other side just to make sure that's also behaving, if you will. Because when we arrived at a location, gosh, 2 months ago, we rolled in. And once we got there, that driver's side slide was out just an inch on the bottom. And of course, Mike's looking at me, he's like, did you put it all the way in? And I'm like, of course I put it all the way in. But then you doubt yourself. I'm like, well, maybe I hit the button on the chair. Because as you can see in the RV, they have the slide in and out buttons right on the chair. So, maybe when we got parked, I accidentally hit it. I don't know. I was blaming myself. I'm like, I probably hit it. I'm kind of clumsy that way. But so far, so good. So I think the purging did it. And I did the purging anyway, but you need to hold it for that 8 to 10 seconds almost. A little bit longer than or I was originally told. But I think we fixed it. And we didn't have to get Mike involved. How cool is that?